Welcome to Read It Reviews. It's the end of February already, and I'm going to do my wrap-up today. I read 8 books this month, which is crazy. Did a lot of reading this month. And yeah, my camera only records for 10 minutes, so I'll try and do these kind of fast. So the first book I read for February was Two-Way Street by Lauren Barnholt. I gave this book 4 stars. At first, I wasn't liking it that much. Jordan was like, I don't know, I didn't like him. And Courtney was annoying, and they were bothering me a lot, and I didn't know if I was going to keep going. But I did, and it got much, much better, and I actually started caring for the characters, and they were less annoying, and their stories were more captivating as you go on. But yes, I give this 4 stars. Check it out, it's pretty good. Okay, and the second book I read for February was The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight, and I only gave this 3 stars. It was boring. I mean, there's some parts that were really cute, and especially to read around Valentine's Day and stuff, but it was boring. I mean, that's all I can really say. It's boring. I don't know what else to say about that. Okay, and the next book I read is one of the best books I've ever read in my whole life, and I love it so much. Anna and the French Kiss. Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. I love this so much. The characters, just everything. Stephanie Perkins' writing is amazing. She's like an expert at having amazing characters, because the next book I read after that was Lola and the Boy Next Door, which I also gave 5 stars to. And I loved both of these so much. I couldn't pick which one I liked better. But Stephanie Perkins is like my new favorite author. I love her and can't wait for Isla and the Happily Ever After to come out, which won't be out until, I think, 2013. It sucks a lot because I cannot wait. Seriously, if you haven't read Anna and the French Kiss, read it, and then read Lola and the Boy Next Door. They will change your life. Okay. And the 5th book I read in February was Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by Rachel Cohn and David Levithan. And I gave this book 5 stars as well. I love this book. I finished it like in a matter of hours. Dash and Lily were awesome characters. It smells so good. But yeah, they were awesome. It kept you reading and did not want to put it down. Just loved it a lot. It was a fun read. Yeah, check it out. And I don't have one of the books that I read because it's from the library, which was Love is the Higher Law by David Levithan, which I read right after Dash and Lily's Book of Dares, and I did not like it that much. I only gave it 3 stars because I felt like it was really repetitive, and which made it really boring. Like, I felt like the characters kept saying the same stuff over and over again and doing the same stuff, and yeah, I didn't like it that much. I was kind of disappointed because I was looking forward to it. But yeah. And then after that, I read Linger by Maggie Stiefvater, which is the sequel to Shiver. And I've had this book since it first came out. I read Shiver a really long time ago, and I had this since like the day it came out, and I just now read it. I was supposed to read The Great Gatsby for February. That was part of my to-be-read pile, but once I got around to it, I just didn't feel like reading it, so I went to my bookshelf, and I just felt like reading Linger, so that's what happened. Read Linger, gave it 3 stars. It was good, but didn't keep me, like, wanting to read. I didn't like Cole and Isabel. I mean, Isabel was okay, but Cole's, like, his chapters and point of view, I just wanted to skip over all the time. I didn't like him. I think with the 4 point of views for the chapters, I thought that was too much. I just wanted to know about Sam and Grace. Like, I didn't care about Cole and Isabel. So I sat through it and read their chapters, and I did not enjoy it, but I did. But yeah, still gets 3 stars because it was good. Maggie Stiefvater is a good writer. I like her. And right when I finished this, the ending is the best part of the whole book, okay? Cliffhanger. Big cliffhanger. So right when I was finished, like, not even 5 minutes later, I went down on the computer and ordered Forever. And it might be here today. I don't know. I haven't checked yet. I hope it is. But yeah. Linger. And then the last book that I just finished yesterday is actually something I reread because I read it 2 years ago now. But it's The Iron King by Julie Kagawa. And I read this in 2010. And I liked it when I read it the first time, but I never continued on with the series, and I was at the library a few weeks ago, and I seen like the second book, and I'm like, I should really read those again. So I went to the library and got the second, third, and fourth book that come after this, and I wasn't going to reread this because they didn't have it at the library, but right after I went to the library, I went to Half Price Books, and they had this, and it was like brand new, and it was only like $4, so it's like, why not? I'll reread this and then read the ones from the library. And I did, and this gets 5 stars again for the second time. I like Julie Kagawa's writing a lot, and the characters were good and interesting. And I don't know what else to say, but I'm currently reading the second book, The Iron Daughter. I'm like 100 pages in, so yeah. That's really all. Those were the books I read for February, and I also read almost 200 pages of A Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin, which is a really long book, and I was just going to not read anything else until I finished that, but I can't. It's just so long, and there's so many books I want to read. It's like, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that book, but yeah. And happy February, end of February. It's Leap Day. Woo, Leap Day. Tomorrow, I guess I'll do a to be read for March. Yeah. Well, since I have a few minutes, I might as well show you the books I got at the library, because, yeah. Okay. Besides from The Iron Daughter, and I got The Iron Queen and The Iron Knight, all by Julie Kagawa, which I'll be reading. And then I also got Sweet Scarlet by Maureen Johnson, and Amy and Roger's Epic Detour by Morgan Matson. So yeah, I don't know if I'll get around to Sweet Scarlet or Amy and Roger's Epic Detour, but I'll definitely read the whole Iron Fae series, and I'll probably just post a review on the whole series. But yeah, that's all the time I have, so bye!